Could you handle the ultimate workplace challenge? A floating city in the middle of the ocean where you'll live for months with no way out. There's no quitting. You're trapped 200 miles from shore. And yet, thousands of workers keep coming back. Today, we step inside this hidden world to see how crews on oil rigs eat, sleep, and shower in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Oil rigs aren't just platforms. They're vertical cities, steel fortresses built to survive 60-foot waves, hurricanes, and crushing ice. From seabed to helipad, they stretch the height of a 30-story building. But inside, usable space is barely the size of a supermarket. Every detail screams survival. The concrete base contains enough steel to build 4 Eiffel Towers. Angled, ice belts crack glaciers before they can damage the hull. Walkways rest on sliding bearings so storms don't tear the structure apart. But here's the irony. Rigs look enormous from a distance, yet the space inside feels claustrophobic. Long corridors, narrow stairwells, and tiny rooms, all optimized for function, not comfort. Life at sea means living inside a machine, and every machine needs rules. On land, mealtime follows the sun. Out here, the clock doesn't matter. Drilling never stops. That means kitchens run 24 hours a day. One worker's midnight is another's lunchtime. At 3 a.m., you might find a full steak dinner, or spaghetti, or fish and rice. Menus are carefully planned months in advance. Supply boats deliver food every couple of weeks, so cooks calculate portions down to the potato. Fresh fruit disappears first, replaced by frozen or canned goods. And the demand is massive. Crews burn up to 5,000 calories a day during heavy labor. Some rigs serve 7 tons of food every 2 weeks. Veterans eat strategically, double meals before a long stretch of labor, coffee at midnight, dessert at breakfast. Hunger is irrelevant. The shift schedule decides when you eat. And the canteen is more than food. It's therapy. Workers swap jokes, air complaints, and forget, for a moment, that they're surrounded by nothing but water. Sleeping on a rig is an art form. Cabins are tiny, just 6.5 feet long by 3 feet wide, with curtains instead of doors to save inches. 2 workers often hop bunk. One sleeps while the other works, sharing the same mattress in shifts. But the noise never sleeps. Drills hum, waves slam, steel groans. Even with earplugs, the platform seems to vibrate through your bones. Veterans joke the rig itself climbs into bed with you. During storms, rest feels impossible. Imagine trying to sleep while your room shudders like a freight train. Yet over time, workers adapt. The body learns rig time. Meals, not daylight, mark the hours. Midnight steak becomes normal. And the strangest part? When workers finally return to land, many struggle to sleep in silence. The absence of the constant hum feels unnatural, like something's missing. Fresh water is gold at sea. Oil rigs generate it by desalination, pulling salt from seawater using energy-hungry machines. That means rationing. Showers run on a 90-second timer. Push the button, and an LED begins counting down. When the clock hits 0, the water shuts off. So workers master a rhythm. Soap up before pressing the button, rinse fast, shampoo quick, and you're done. At first, newcomers groan. But eventually, even 90 seconds feels like luxury, especially in the freezing dark of winter storms. And hygiene isn't just personal, it's collective survival. With hundreds of people packed into steel corridors, one stomach bug can knock out an entire crew. That's why strict cleaning schedules exist. Handrails wiped every shift, shared bathrooms disinfected daily. Even laundry is rationed. Machines run at odd hours to keep up with demand, and workers are warned not to waste detergent. On land, laundry is a chore. Out here, it's another battle for resources. After about 12 weeks, the ocean starts to get inside your head. Workers describe rig eyes, a blank stare born of exhaustion and routine. Some feel phantom vibrations, convinced their bunk is shaking even when seas are calm. Others count footsteps obsessively, or check doors again and again. That's why psychological screening starts before workers ever set foot on deck. Training covers emergencies, but also conflict resolution, because when 200 people share a steel hive, tempers flare. Coping mechanisms emerge. Dark humor, boxing sessions, prank traditions, weekly complaint meetings where everyone vents. Then let's go. And most importantly, crews bond. You might not know a colleague's hometown, but you'll notice if he skips his usual third coffee. This hyper-awareness becomes the rig's real safety net. Machines detect gas leaks, but only people detect despair. Some rigs even set up tiny cinemas, libraries, or gyms. A 30-minute movie break, or lifting weights in a rusted room with one flickering light bulb, becomes a lifeline. Because in the middle of nowhere, survival isn't just about fuel. It's about morale. Oil rigs will keep running for decades, many until 2050 or beyond. That means more midnight meals, 90-second showers, vibrating bunks, and months away from family. The next time you fill your tank, remember the unseen cost behind each gallon. The sleepless nights, the storms, the isolation. And yet, workers return. Because in mastering this chaos, they find a strange pride. Out here, survival itself becomes routine. Eating at midnight, sleeping through storms, showering in 90 seconds. These routines prove one thing, that humans can adapt to almost anything, even life in the middle of the ocean. This is more than engineering. It's resilience. It's what happens when we carve out ordinary life in the most extraordinary places on Earth. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you never miss the next story. Thanks for watching.